Alright, fellow YouTubers and Honda Civic lovers. I'm going to be replacing the ignition switch to a 90 Civic wagon that I have. I went to the junkyard today and pulled one off. The one I put off is currently installed. I already did it, so I'm just going to kind of let you go through the steps with me to how to replace it with ease. It's not really too hard. Um, First off, you want to take the shroud off of the steering column. So if yours has the lever, just bring it down to the lowest setting, bring it down. It's gonna be able to move it a little lower so you can access the top. Remove the top piece, and I already did. It's right here, so it's pretty easy to remove. Take off your fuse box cover if you have it, and I already did, so it's right here. Next thing you want to remove is this metal plate that goes underneath the fuse box cover. All you're gonna need is a 10 millimeter. I used a little small ratchet, and they're gonna bolt up. If you can see right there, where he took it off, and up there. Same thing for the other side. One's gonna be right there, and the other one's gonna be right there. So this goes on just like this. So once you remove those 4 screws, it's gonna pop off. It's just gonna give you a little more access to the switch. So what I did, I just replaced the actual switch in the back where my finger is here. You don't have to replace the actual tumbler, so you want to keep that. You don't have to mess with any of that. So behind here are 2 screws, that one there, and it's gonna be another one. Let's see, it's gonna be right there, right here. So what I have that helped me was this little handy screwdriver. It's I bought it at Harbor Freight. It's probably like a few bucks. Just lets you get in those little tight little spaces. So from here, and just focus this a little bit there, and you can also get it from the other side as well. So once you remove that, you're also going to remove this screw, because that's all one piece, this and this. So once you get those 2 off, it's gonna be dangling there, and it goes to this just plug. So on top it has a little thing there that holds it to the body, so it's not dangling. Just get some little needle nose pliers and pinch those 2 together, and it'll pop off. And just unplug it from here. Well, oops, I just pulled that one off, but this plug just comes out, and you follow it down into your fuse box, and it's gonna be this one right here. So you pull that one off. There you go. But this is the new one that I replaced it with, and it's really much it. But here's the old one. Here, as you can see, this goes on. Let's see which way. Yep. So this goes over it like this. That's what plugs into the back there. So, you could look inside it, and it's kind of like a little T. So what happens is you turn the key, and in there, on the actual tumbler side inside, there's a little T that pushes in and out. And that little T, like a little puzzle, interlocks with that and twists this. So I already took it apart, and it's actually this thing in here. So what it does, you see the little connectors there? Let me focus on this. You see little shiny connectors, little copper right there, right there, right there, right there. All the little connectors. When the key turns this, they line up with these, and you can see your mine was pretty wore out. All that shiny right there, right there, right there. So it just turns, and it just makes contact or doesn't make contact in order to turn your car on. And the problem I was having with my car was that I would push the clutch in, and all I could do is hear this relay down here click, this one here. So I knew that one was good because I replaced it, and everything was good. My battery's good, everything. So that's really the only thing that I could think of that was bad. It wouldn't start, it wouldn't turn over, it just click, especially on really cold days like the past week we've had here. So when it got warmer during the day, it'd work. And I think what was happening is during the cold, metal um, it it constricts, it gets smaller, it tightens up. So whatever loose, um, when it's cold, it contracts and it doesn't make contact as good. When it's hot outside and it's warmer, metal expands a little bit. So it was making contact when it's warmer. And more so than not, when it was warm, it would start up, no problem. And when it was cold, it wouldn't. So, that's why I replaced the switch. And that's the switch there again. All you got to do is just take that bolt, the other bolt, and this one here off. It all comes off, and the wiring harness is just there. So I replaced it, and it cranked up on the first try. I did it about 10 more times, and it never failed to turn on anymore. So I already had it installed, but you can see exactly where everything is and exactly what you have to do. So I hope this tutorial helped you. If you have any questions or comments, leave me a comment, shoot me a message. I'll be happy to answer it for you. And that's about it. Thank you.